Paul Tuffy and Chris Billis join us right now. We're going to get serious here. These are co-founders of Hermes Labs, LLC. Guys, welcome.
Thanks for having us.
All right, Snooki is really, really tan. Could she use one of your products, Paul?
Well, you know, it's funny. Chris and I were in the back in the room and talking about that. We're going to have a product come out that's a sunscreen. Maybe down in the future we'll have something
this
for.
This is for acne, though, right?
This one will be for acne, but we have plenty of lines coming out in the near future. But we'd love to have Snooki try one of our products.
That show is driving sunscreen business. So it's perfect.
I guarantee you.
Like, please use it.
Well, about that, I mean, listen, even though the times are tough in this environment,
right,
people are no less vain. People are no less concerned about their appearances, Paul. I mean, that obviously had to be a driving force between why you decided to get into this type of a business.
Well, that's exactly right. We've been in this business for a long time, and this past 6 months, we decided to jump both feet in, get out of the corporate environment, start this out.
Where were you before?
We were at major pharmaceutical companies that we were in.
Right?
Yeah, and then mostly focused on dermatology. What we decided to do is, want to get into this area, get involved with, the fact that we could take advantage of the economic environment. We knew how to do these types of things, and we knew we could do it better if we had better ingredients and products. And taking advantage of the situation in the economy is like, we knew that we want to be a virtual company, and we basically going to have our infrastructure with vendors out there.
Hey, Chris, so what makes this product different from the other acne products out there?
For us, it's formulation. We spent a lot of time in the industry, a lot of years in the industry, and it came down to how can we make it different. And, we don't know everything. So we've been able to get good formulators on board to help us with this process. And we knew what was missing out there. So for us, it was filling, an area of the market.
I mean, it's so painful to wake up, to have acne as a kid. Or it's really
terrible.
awful. So does this perform much better than other products out there?
It does, and it's emotional. Acne's emotional.
Oh, it's awful.
So no matter what happens, if you choose not to go to school that day, or you choose not to go out that weekend, or one pimple shows up on the biggest day of your life, it's very emotional.
Because you feel like you're the pimple.
You're it.
Right.
You're the show. The pimple's the show.
Yeah.
Ideally, we wanted to...
We could have a reality series about that.
I know.
Yeah.
We wanted to take the emotion out of it and make things very simple.
Okay, with that said, and you just said it, Paul, you're going up against big boys. I mean, Proactive is huge.
Yeah.
They have a huge market share. And then you have, whether it's Johnson & Johnson or just whatever, these huge pharmaceutical companies or companies that provide consumer products, you got to go up against those guys.
Well, we look at them as allies, right? So we basically,
You look at your competitors as allies?
Yeah, they paved the way and helped educate with the, in terms of acne. What we're trying to do is take a different route, take a more social networking route to get our message across. So they're spending between $25 to $100 million on trying to provide their message to their target audience. What we do is give samples to our target audience and let them blog about it and let them talk about it via the Facebook, and then let them, so our target audience is actually reaching our space for us.
Where do you get the product?
It's going to be online, hermeslabs.com.
Okay.
It's ERMIS labs.com.
Do you want to say something, Chris?
Yeah, when it comes to, Proactive's they're a market leader. They've done a great job. They help millions of people, and we learned from a business model, we learned some great things from them. Because what they did is come in and they said, okay, here's the pharmacy market, and here's going to see your dermatologist. They came in and really owned that center space.
Yep.
So from a business perspective, it was well done. We looked at it and said, okay, how do we own that space above them before going to see the dermatologist? And that was where we spent time, and that's why formulations was key. But they did a great, groundbreaking to own that space.
Yep.
So great job on their end, and we look at them as, they've educated a lot of people. We want to do the same thing.
Paul, I guarantee you there are people watching this show right now. We know all day long on the Fox Business Network, people are watching, they're working in corporate America, they see an idea, they see a niche that they'd like to fill, they don't know how to do it. How did you guys finally say, you know what, I'm going to do it? Because you need capital, and this is not exactly the best time to go out there and get capital.
Well, you know what? That's another thing. Sometimes you have to take the risk, and we decided it is our time to take the risk. We talk with a lot of our vendors that we want them to be partners. They want to partner with us and take a risk with us because they knew that if we grew, that they would grow as well. So they took some of that risk upon themselves, and basically they were helping us get to where we needed to be. And Chris and I put all the capital in ourselves because that's how much we believe in the product. We didn't go out and raise money.
How long does it take to work? And is it different levels of acne, or?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Different levels of acne. So it could be something you want to, one little thing you want to treat and you want to see the redness go away. We've seen results in a day or two. If somebody has more moderate acne.
How much is it, by the way?
The kit combined is $39.99. The cleanser itself is $22, and the serum is $28.
So more moderate acne, I'm sorry.
Absolutely. So anyone from mild to moderate acne, it's a perfect. Someone who has serious acne, and we've come from the pharmaceutical industry, so we're not afraid to say, at some point you have to go see this. We don't want to say we can cure everything.
Right.
But there is a point in time that, if treatment goes beyond that, you've got to see a dermatologist.
Does it have to be approved by the FDA at all?
We use an FDA-approved facility. The product itself does not. We have it made strictly in a facility, so we know follow their guidelines. We've done the right safety testing, so we stand behind everything that's made so far, and it doesn't get past us.
Right.
We try it.
Paul, you've got 3 daughters. And
I do.
Amanda, Jennifer, and Heather.
Yes, I do. You can see for this today. But
These are the people you use to formulate the product. What about the retail side and how so you're passing out samples.
Right.
Where are you selling the product?
Well, basically, it's all going to be done online. So we have the manufacturer, and then we have a facility up in Orange, Connecticut that's going to fulfill it. So if you place your order online, it'll get fulfilled and then shipped to you directly. So we have 21 vendors across the country that we support with what we put into this company. It's kind of our own little mini stimulus package to help boost the economy. And a lot of these companies are actually growing and expanding their business to help support our business as we speak. So we look to continue to grow them as well.
On your show earlier, you talked about the economic impact, and for us, because of the economy where it is, these companies have taken a chance to work with a startup. Even though we have a lot of years' experience in the pharmaceutical industry, this company's new for us.
You don't want to say what companies you work for?
Well, I've been at AstraZeneca, Glaxo, Stiefel Laboratories, so it's been a huge mix.
I've been at Amgen, Glaxo, and Stiefel Laboratories.
All right. So you know.
Are you chemists by training? Or?
I'm a biochemist by undergrad, yes.
You are, right.
I'm more on the sales and marketing side, so we come
you
together
complement
well.
each other very well.
It's been a great business relationship, and definitely...
Your website goes live to where you can order already? You can already order,
pre-order? It's online right now, and you actually can go ahead and pre-order, pre-register for your orders right now, so we're taking those names, and product is being manufactured as we speak, and will be ready to be able to launch here in August.
Very cool.
Outstanding.
That's great.
Excited.
Yeah, very excited.
Congratulations, guys.
CoralActives.
And it's at hermeslabs.com. Check it out and pre-order your own, I guess you'd say your own sample there and check it out. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Paul
Thank you.
Tuffy, Chris Billis, co-founders
Bye,
of
kids.
Hermes Labs.